people sit down to work. Same desk, same laptop, same task. But after 10 minutes, one of them is completely focused, the other is checking their phone, opening new tabs, drifting between thoughts. What's strange is that neither of them is lazy. But one of them just fell into a mental trap most people never notice. A trap psychologists call attention residue. And once it starts, your brain quietly loses the ability to focus. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this hidden mental trap destroys your focus, why your brain keeps switching tasks, and how to break the cycle before it ruins your productivity. Because the real problem isn't distraction. It's something happening inside your mind every time you switch tasks. Here's something most people never realize. Your brain cannot fully close a task. When you stop doing something, a small part of your attention stays behind, still thinking about it. Psychologists call this attention residue. Imagine your attention like a spotlight. Every time you switch tasks, the spotlight moves, but a faint beam of light stays behind. And after several task switches, your attention becomes scattered across multiple places. And this is where the trap becomes dangerous, because modern life constantly forces your brain to switch tasks. A message notification, a quick scroll, a new idea, an email you suddenly remember. Each one feels small, but every switch leaves behind a trace of attention. A famous productivity experiment revealed something surprising. People who switched between tasks frequently performed dramatically worse than those who worked on one task continuously. Not because they were less intelligent, but because their brain was carrying residue from previous tasks. Their focus wasn't gone. It was simply fragmented. And here's the disturbing part. Most people think the problem is distraction, but distraction is only the trigger. The real problem is unfinished attention. Your brain keeps thinking about the thing you just left, even when you're trying to focus somewhere else. Have you ever started working, but part of your mind keeps whispering, "Did you reply to that message? Maybe check that notification. Don't forget that thing from earlier." That's attention residue. Your brain is still holding on to the previous task. Now here's the deeper psychological truth. Your brain hates unfinished loops. Whenever something feels incomplete, your mind keeps returning to it. It's like opening too many tabs in your mental browser. Eventually, the system slows down, and suddenly even simple tasks feel difficult. But the most dangerous part of this trap is how invisible it is. You don't feel attention residue happening. You just feel unfocused, unmotivated, restless. And most people respond the wrong way. They try to force themselves to focus harder. But focus isn't something you force, it's something you protect. So how do you break this mental trap? The solution is surprisingly simple. Before switching tasks, close the mental loop. Write down what you were doing. Note the next step. Give your brain a clear signal that the task isn't forgotten. This small act frees your mind to move on. The second strategy is even more powerful. Create focus zones. Blocks of time where your brain works on only one task. No switching, no notifications, no quick checks. Because every time you resist switching, you protect your attention, and slowly your brain rebuilds its ability to focus. Here's the realization most people miss. Focus isn't destroyed by laziness. It's destroyed by fragmentation, tiny switches, unfinished loops. Once you remove those, your brain naturally returns to deep focus, and the invisible trap disappears. Because the real secret to focus isn't trying harder. It's protecting where your attention goes.